Hi, um, my name is Abel Gray Katoma. I'm from GREYTEST Design Consult. Today I'm going to be showing you how to model this particular culvert in Protastructure. Okay, I have this in AutoCAD file as well. I'll be taking you through the process of the modeling. We are going to be importing our drawing from the AutoCAD. We'll import, we'll model it, we'll analyze it, we'll design it. Okay, so let's jump right into it. Like you know, we've covered a very wide range of designs: structural designs, mechanical and electrical service drawings, architectural drawings, road designs, and water designs. They are very much available on this channel. Okay, make sure you visit the channel and keep yourself busy. Okay, all right. So the next thing we'll do now is, you can see here we have this is exactly what we want to model. So we are going to be modeling this in our Protastructure. You can see the width here is 6,700, and then we have here to be our wing wall, and then okay, so if you view this from this, you'll be able to have a better picture of what we are talking about. And then so let's go into it right away. Okay, so I'll come here and I'll click on new project, and then I'll give it a name, Culvert new, or new Culvert, or whichever name I decide to give to it. So I'll click on OK. So the first thing here I'm going to do is to come here and click on external reference drawing, and I will click on add, and I will click on culvert, and I'll click on open, and I will activate this, and I'll click on OK. So you can see here now I have my axis. Okay, I think something is wrong. Click on import, and I'll click on import. So those axes were not imported. Okay, so it is imported now. This is exactly what I used here, which is this from my AutoCAD. So I already have this, so this is exactly what I imported. Okay, and you know, before you can import the file that Protastructure recognizes, I think 2022 also recognizes DWG. So but you save it as a DXF file to be on the saver side, then import your drawing. So exactly just the way I demonstrated it. Okay, so for the sake of those who have never really tried this before, you can just highlight your drawing, click on W, and you enter, and then you just give it a name. So whatever name you choose to give this, it will save automatically. So I gave this one a name, which is Culvert, and that is what we have here. Okay, so I just imported that particular culvert into my Protastructure. So because this now I'm going to be having a wing wall, if you look at this very well, if you look at this here, we have this one to be if you view this from here, take a look at the cross section of this detailing. You can see here is at actually a height above this floor. Okay, so and then we have a reinforced concrete floor here too at the down here. That's the river bed. Okay, so this one, from this level to this level is 4 meters, and from here to here I'm going to make it 3 meters. Okay, So let's go back to this. So now I'm going to make this in 3 stories. Okay, so I will insert the number of stories and I will make it 3 story, and I will click on OK, and I will come to my stories here. I will click on edit story. When I edit my story, the first story, I'm going to make it the thickness of the slab I want to use is 250, so I'm going to leave it at 250. The height here is actually 3 meters. I'm going to leave it at that. And then here I'm going to make it 1 meter. Okay, that is the height of the wall that is above the slab, okay, where the vehicles will actually ply through. So I'll click on OK. Now I have my number of stories here. I'll come to my story 1, which is this, and then I'll try to insert my floor slab. Okay, so to insert this floor slab, I can as well even use the pole line to trace along the parameter of the particular culvert. So the perimeter of the culvert. Okay, and I'll click on finish. I'll click on slab, load cases, load. Okay, load combination, but here, because I'm not considering wind load, okay, so I'm going to be leaving this horizontal as it is. Okay, I'll click on OK. So here now I will insert the slab thickness to be 250, and then the load, we are going to come back to the main loading, but for now I'm just going to be picking some of this load we are going to be using. Later on I'm going to go proper into the main design itself. Let's finish the modeling. Okay, so I'm going to insert this. Nice, the slab has been inserted at my ground floor level. Here at my view, I can just click on 3D physical model. So if I click on 3D physical model, you can see what I have. In order for me to have 2 views, I'll click on tile vertical. So I will switch back now to my story 2, and I'll come to my story 2. Now it depends on you, whichever way you feel is more suitable for you to achieve your modeling. Okay, so there are different ways in which you can use to achieve the same result. The main thing is for us to model, and if we understand the proper way to actually apply the loading, which is the most important thing when it comes to designing. Okay, so now we will insert our walls. I'll come to my wall. I will use the thickness of 300. Now I'll pick the center. So I have a wall here. I have well at the center. It's not single, okay, it's double. So and then I have a wing wall here. I also have another wing wall here. Okay, you can see I can't insert this because of the axis here is not really intersecting properly. So I'm just going to use the stretch. So I stretch this now, and then I'm coming back to my wall. I have a 300 thickness of wall, which I'm going to insert. It's still not inserting. Let me stretch this again. Let me stretch this other one so it can intersect properly. Okay, so use my wall and I insert. Okay, perfect. Now let me pick the wall again, and this time around I drop it here. Okay, the same error. It's telling us cannot find a common axis, so that is this axis is not intersecting with each other properly. so I will have to stretch this. I will also have to stretch this, and then I will also have to stretch this. Now after stretching all of this, try to insert this again. Oh no, this is slab model wall. Okay, the same error message. What I will do is I'll come to my review, and then I will delete unused axis, so all those other axes are gone. I'm going to mirror this axis. I'll mirror this, and it says pick the axis to be used as axis of symmetry, so I'll pick this because I want this to be that axis. Now you can see what I have here. I will do similarly for this. I will mirror this, and then I'll pick this particular axis and I'll click on OK. So my axis has been inserted. Now let's try to come back here again. Okay, it will not still work because I don't have an axis here, so I will introduce an axis here. I'll hold on Control to get a straight line. Okay, so come to my wall. I'm hopeful it should work this time around. Alright, perfect. Okay, nice. So I have my wing wall. So if you look at this at the 3D level, you can see what we have. But remember, this particular wall is going beyond this by 1 meter. This is also going above this level by 1 meter. The wing wall is also going at 1 meter. Okay, and then it slants. Okay, so I'll be taking you through that process right away. So but before then, I'm going to insert my slab, which is 250. I can just come to this slab property and then insert. Okay, it's not working. 250. Come here, lower slab, live load, boundaries, insert this slab. Okay, so I'm going to extend this particular wall, and I will extend this particular wall. You know that in Prota Detail there is a template for Culvert, but if you observe, you will discover that that particular template does not generate any reinforcement details. Okay, so it is very important that you do your modeling here, because that particular template will not give you what you are looking for, except you want to just generate like an elevation for it. So it can only give you an elevation, like a front elevation, side elevation, the plan view and all of that. So if I come to the property of this, I can just simply take this by DZ. I will make this 1 meter. Okay, DZ top here also 1 meter. You can see it's slanting, which is not what I want. So I want them to be equal at this point, which is also 1 meter. So if we look at this 3D, if I close this now, you can see what I have. So I'm going to make this wing wall at this same level with this, but it's going to slant from here now to the top. Okay, let's go straight into this. So if I double click on this wall, I will come to the 3D here, and then I will use my top here, which is 1 meter, and I'll click on update. Okay, that did not give me what I'm looking for. I'll make this 1 meter, and I'll make this 0 and update. Nice. So I'll come back to this one as well. So similarly, just like the one I did, the first one. So I will make this 1 meter, and then this one 0, which is okay. It's the other way around. This thing is playing with my intelligence. Okay, perfect. So I close. So I'll do for this as well. Come to the 3D and I'll type in 1 meter. Why is this thing okay? There is always an indication of where your I and where your J is. Okay, so you can always check that before doing all of this, but for the sake of this class I may not necessarily go into checking that. Okay, so you can just play around with this. If this is not so bring this back this way. Okay, perfect. I think our model is okay now. So in the next episode of this, I'm going to be showing you how to analyze this particular culvert and also design this particular culvert. We are going to be applying load to this particular culvert based on the kind of vehicular loading that will be coming on this. Okay, so make sure you stay safe and make sure you stay blessed. Okay, so but if we want to compare this now with what we have here in our AutoCAD drawing, okay, so because this one I actually did this manually, the detailing is actually 100% manual, as you can see here, which is in AutoCAD. Okay, so this is just simply how this look like, and this is exactly what we just did. Okay, I'm supposed to take this higher by also 1 meter, which is very sacrosanct, which is not too late to achieve. So at this level, okay, at this level now, okay, I think I made a very big mistake. Let me see. Let me check my model here in my AutoCAD. Around the outlet and the inlet, that is where this is going above, because the car is going to be moving. Okay, so the car is coming this way, so this is supposed to extend by, I'm supposed to have a wall here. Okay, so I will take this and I'll click this and I'll right click and I'll come to my property and top Z, and then I'll change this to 0. So you can see how flexible this can be. While I'm doing it, it's taking shape into what I want it to look like. So basically you can see how simple this can be. So if I come back to what I need to do now is to go to my story 3. So on my story 3 here now, I'm going to introduce a wall. So I'll click on wall here and I'll just insert that wall. Very easy, very simple. So let me check here. This is DZ0. Why is this? Okay. Okay. Oh, sorry. I'm at a So I'm going to story 3. This is where I want to insert this. So I have a wall here, I also have a wall here. Okay, so I'll insert my wall here. Okay, there is a problem here. This is 0. Updates. DZ 0 0. Nice. Okay, so here I'll also introduce another wall. Alright, perfect. So this is exactly what I want to achieve. So we have our inlets, we have our outlets, and then we have here, this is where we have the vehicle coming this way, flying this way. Okay, it's like a double lane. Okay, so all right, make sure you stay safe and make sure you stay blessed. Thank you.